Bangladesh's ousted Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has been found guilty of crimes against humanity and was sentenced to death by the International Crimes Tribunal, Bangladesh's domestic war crimes court. Hasina has been staying in self-imposed exile in India since August 2024, after student protesters forced her and her party out of power. Follow this channel Eco Channel TV for more updates. International news: a Bangladesh court has sentenced ex-PM Sheikh Hasina to death over a violent crackdown on protests. There are concerns the court's ruling continues the kind of political persecution it sought to address. Bangladesh's foreign ministry has issued a statement calling on India to immediately hand over former PM Sheikh Hasina and ex-Home Minister Asaduzzaman Khan following their guilty verdicts. Hasina sentenced to death, Bangladesh demands India extradite. Her Bangladesh demands India extradite. Hasina Bangladesh's foreign ministry has issued a statement calling on India to immediately hand over Sheikh Hasina and ex-Home Minister Asaduzzaman Khan following their guilty verdicts. The ministry said India is bound to comply as per the existing extradition treaty between the two countries. It would be a grave unfriendly act and a contempt of justice for any other country to grant asylum to these individuals convicted of crimes against humanity, said the statement. BNP leader welcomes verdict against Hasina, aids by Mudud Ahmed Sujan. Reporting from Dhaka, Bangladesh, Salahuddin Ahmed, a senior member of the main opposition Bangladesh Nationalist Party, BNP, has welcomed the tribunal's verdict against Sheikh Hasina and two of her former top officials, saying it establishes justice and sets an example for the future. Speaking to reporters at Dhaka University after the ruling, he said the punishment was less than the gravity of the crimes, but added that the law does not allow a harsher sentence. This judgment proves that no matter how powerful a fascist or autocrat becomes, they will one day have to stand in the dock, he said, as he expressed hope that other pending cases related to last year's crackdown would also result in fair judgments. Death sentence for Hasina, a historic verdict, Interim Govt says. The interim government, led by Nobel Peace Prize laureate Muhammad Yunus, has called the death sentence for former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina a historic verdict. It also warned that any attempt to create chaos and disorder would be dealt with strictly. We urge people to remain calm, restrained, and responsible, it said. Verdict may open door to national reconciliation. Abbas Faiz, an independent South Asia researcher, says the guilty verdict against Hasina, who is in exile in India, comes as Bangladesh's interim government aims to show the public it has taken into account their wishes before upcoming elections next year. Authorities in the interim government want to show that it is possible to have a clean and better judicial process under their watch, Faiz told Al Jazeera. What the outcome of that is going to be, we'll have to wait and see, noting there also remains uncertainty over how the verdict will affect ties with India, he said. Faiz said while the Bangladeshis who lost loved ones during last year's bloody uprising are likely to be pleased at the verdict, they still want to see closure. The significance of this verdict also opens the door for a national reconciliation process, which is not a bad thing, he finished. Sheikh Hasina. From political dominance to death sentence, born in 1947 in southwestern Bangladesh, which was then East Pakistan, Hasina was the eldest of 5 children. After getting a degree in Bengali literature from Dhaka University in 1973, she gained political experience as a go-between for her father and his student followers. Exiled to India after the 1975 coup, in which her father and most of her family were killed, she returned in 1981 and was elected head.